land of Malaysia where the wild waves roar. Manjung City rising higher than we've ever been before. Misted by a heartbeat in that first campaign, but the ocean rage don't drown, we rise again. Hear the echo in the stands, hear the thunder in the air. Something powerful is building, you can feel it everywhere. We are the ocean rage, Manjung City crashing like a tidal wave tonight. From the rookie days to the top tier stage, with a storm that's gonna light the sky alight. Oh, Malaysia, better brace, the crown is coming into range. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. Shonda's FM with the tactics sharp as steel, turning passion into pressure, into something you can feel. Every pass like poetry, every moment bold, creating legends from the men in blue and gold. Under floodlit battles, hear the fans unite, every wave behind us, pushing through the night. We are the ocean rage, Manjung City crashing like a tidal wave tonight. From the rookie days to the top tier stage, with a storm that's gonna light the sky alight. Oh, Malaysia, better brace, we're coming for the golden age. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. Hold fast, when the waters rise, we rise higher. Stand firm, we're the spark that sets the league on fire. March on, together we are unstoppable forever. We are the ocean rage, feel the roaring waters as the fans ignite. Top tier dreams becoming destiny, we're a hurricane under stadium lights. Oh, you'll remember our name, we're crashing into history's page. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. We are the ocean rage. Oh.
Hello everyone, sorry, I was just a touch late there because my wife near me sent her through the veggie list. Hope you're doing well and welcome back to stream number 23 here, still at Manjung City. We'll discuss that soon, and we've sucked so far this season. We somehow beat Ulsan last stream, but Kurt scored a goal of the save, well, the goal of the save, it's not a contender, it was. And then we decided to suck after that. So today, we've got 2 games for a month-long break to try and fix that. If we win those games, we actually get right back inside of a continental qualifying hunt, which will be quite big. And then we've got a month-long gap before getting back into the AFC Champions League Elite, where we lost our first 2 games, including to Bangkok. The second time we've lost to a Thai team from a non-playable league, but apparently we're good enough to beat Ulsan HD from Korea. So I really don't know what's going on here at Manjung City, which we are still at because we turned down the Brisbane Raw women. Because I let chat decide, and I'm not salty at all about it. I mean, they weren't that good, to be fair. We might be better off here at Manjung. But hope you're all doing well out there. Welcome in for the weekend. We get some tunes going in the background. I'm just still doing the post-upload thingy-majiggy on socials, seeing as I'm a bit late. That'll do the trick, right? Let me just... what? Oh, no, I've stuffed it up. Oh, dear. Didn't need to do that. Right, just give me a second here, people. Paste that live on YouTube. That's all I've got to do. I did the Twitch one. Why does it not do the space when I want it to? But how's your start to the weekend gone, or the rest of your week since I last seen you? If you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a nice thumbs up and get involved in the chat. I've got the dual chat up and see what you guys are saying. If you're on Twitch and you're new here, drop a follow if you like what you're seeing. And yeah, nice big thumbs up on YouTube. It does help out a lot over on that side. But yeah, how are you all doing? Hope you're all having a nice time out there. Let's get down the story. And we are laughing. Right. Is that done? I'll leave it open in the background. Okay, we're good. Right, let's get stuck into things because I have done some stuff in the 10 days since we lost to Bangkok. Yeah. Wasn't a great start, unfortunately, to the post, So here's what happened last stream. We started off by playing Ulsan, bet them 1-0. Great result, qualified for the ACL Elite. Then bet the Police with the goal of the save to kick things off there, and I thought, here we go. We're laughing. Then started to go awry. 1-0 draw against Bungaraya. We went 1-0 down after they got a red card inside 10 minutes. Took a book hurt penalty to actually get a draw out of that, and Bungaraya, not supposed to be a very good team, newly promoted. Royal Warriors, supposed to be even worse. 0-0. Don't ask me how it was 0-0. So yeah. Copter Doctor, welcome on in. Oh, gonna be a good day. You went round the other day, were you? You could have swung that vote for me. Because we did get off of the Brisbane job, but chat voted against it, so we're still here at Manjung. But yeah, those two results there, probably more annoying than the three after it, because we're not expecting to do well in the Champions League this season, but how we keep losing to Thai teams, I don't know. And Tokyo are from Japan, so that one's a bit more understandable. Annoyingly lost to Terengganu in between that as well. Yeah, to be fair, it was 3-1, so it is what it is. So we're not in a good spot currently in both comps. We're 11th, albeit we've only played 4 games. You'll see a lot of teams have played more than us, so we can rise up that table quite considerably. Our first game today is actually really big. We take on Damansara United, who are 3rd, so we could get right back up amongst them, which would be very handy. And then we've got Kaching before a month gap, and then we come back for Champions League action. But 2 teams, not awful, but hopefully we can get the job done over. We're supposed to be half decent this year. So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got a couple of Champions League games, which are going to be there. We've got Chiang Rai, who's the team that we lost to in the first qualifying round for the Champions League. So we'll see how that goes. We've got JDT, because classic. Buriram, they should all be today. We'll see how far we get. Yeah. And also, we might even have a cup game against WTS. Not as many big gaps for us now. We've got Champions League football, just this one that's coming up off the back of this Kaching game. So that's how things are going on now. Unfortunately, we suffered quite a big injury off camera. Get ready. It's really not good. I mean, he hasn't been going that well this season. Got there eventually. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. Musalhuddin Atik Mat Zaidto. Mat Zaidto. He got injured in training and has somehow done his hernia in training and is out for 5 to 6 weeks. So to be fair, not the worst time for a month-long gap. But he's going to miss these next 2 league games, and not sure about when we get back for the that first Champions League one either. So that's not ideal because we're already missing his backup. So we're having to start this Amin guy for this upcoming game against UMD. Safari's been trash so far, a 6.4 average rating. To be fair, his current ability now isn't that good. So since you were last here, I have dabbled in the transfer market. And you'll notice one there. I actually realised that Caden Soper was better than the guy we signed from Oman. So he's not going to stay around for much longer than this season, Al Abri. I would still like to let go of that wage of Soper though. So we've actually found a way to upgrade, otherwise we'd be extending Soper's contract and have him straight back in here. Instead, Gavin Alonso Muenz comes in on a free out of the Philippines. He should be quite good. He can play further forward as a second striker, not shadow striker. Yeah, he looks quite handy and is definitely an upgrade. So, and tall as well for that position. So he comes into the cam role as an actual improvement, not like what I did before. That's probably one of the reasons we've struggled so far this season. I should have just left Caden in there. So he comes in, Gavin Alonso Muenz, formerly at KAFC. Spent time in Olympia in America, a little bit of time in Germany, Oberhausen, and started his career at the Seattle Sounders. So he's been all over the place. He comes in though, he should be quite good here, I'd like to think. On a free, I reckon that's quite good business. And we've got a fair few people that are coming in as well. Now, what on earth is going to... Yeah, here we go, right. Get ready. So, number of people on freeze. This guy's coming in, that's a new backup. I think we already covered this guy as a... Oh, really? Is that bad? Anyway, that's a new backup goalkeeper. That's not too big a deal. Then we get more of the more... A bit of better extra squad depth, which is really costing us this season. From Terengganu, Mod No Ahmad will come in. I actually signed him as more of a midfielder. He's got decent current ability and potential, so we're going to get him in on a free. He's more of a bench player. This guy could usurp Mat Zaidto. Supaya Alasu from Kuala Lumpur, who are a big club to be in that second tier. He's going to come in on a free. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. So I'm quite excited about him. If only he was coming in now and not December. But he's going to be really good when he gets here. So I'm excited about him. Young, 18, good player already and high potential. So like that pick up on a free. That's pretty criminal from those guys. But we'll take it. Asman Azar, another midfielder. This time Salangor. Same case as the other one. Just a bit of extra depth there. He's more of a DM though, who could cover centre back but not too big. We've got Mat Salah, who is again a midfielder. Like, yeah, I'm trying to add some depth. We're quite weak and behind our current starters. And this guy Azar, a right winger, who looks better than Safari, and he's been awful so far this season. So we could actually get a real revamp of those wingers in December. Just need to get there first, hopefully in decent order. So we've got quite a few players coming in, as you can see there. So that's going to make things interesting once we get to, I think it's like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve when the window opens up here. But we've got a fair few games to get through first. Unfortunately, it's not going to make a difference for that. And also, we did sign a new contract just on the hope that when we do get the next chance to ask for a coaching course, that might work in our favour. We'll stay here for this Champions League season. And if we're not in Asia next season, that might be it for Manjung, because everyone else is getting a coaching course except us. It's legitimately peeving me off no end, because we can't blame the finances these days. They're really good, and we've done pretty much all of that. So, yeah, that wage doesn't look good, but it's going to get better once contracts expire, I think. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We've got UMD up first, who are going pretty well. Lost to JDT 4-0, beat the Rail Warriors 2-0. That's probably what we should have done to them. But yeah, we just could not score in that game for whatever reason, and we are away from home as well. That is not what I want to see for this game. So UMD will get a quick prediction going. But yeah, hopefully going to start off well today, despite the team we're putting out. It's okay. Yeah, Fuad comes back in. Debut for Alonso Muenz. Amin at left wing. And yeah, we can have Hyunjun on the bench and bring him on for Fuad at some stage. But it's just I mean, I was quite happy with this team going to start the season. Also, we did sign someone else, Jamil, as an extra centre back. I thought he was way better than that, according to my scouts. But he is better than what we already had here as a extra backup centre-back option. So we've added some squad depth. Most of it's going to come in December, though, so we'll see how we get on before then. Raj on the bench, that's not the same Raj as you might be used to. That's maybe, it's not his son, but same last name. Yeah, it's just not getting much out of our wingers or our camp. Those free and behind the striker are not having a good start to the season. That's kind of feels like, well, we're not playing very well at the moment. But Kut's actually going quite well, 4 goals and an assist. But let's get into it. First game of the stream, we've only got 2, and then we've got a big old chunk to get through off camera. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it worked last stream. Couldn't quite get the 2 extra games in. Oh, geez, also, hold on. I'll just put my pork ribs in the oven. They've got to be in there for 2.5 hours. So just give me a sec, people. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Pork ribs in a bag is a thing here in New Zealand. Only noticed when I got given them from a butchery, which is quite nice, but we'll see how they go. We'll see if I need to sort those out after streaming, actually grill them a bit more, but 2.5, it's quite good timing to be fair for a stream meal. Low and slow in the oven for 2.5 hours. Right, I actually do expect to win here, guys. I know you're not playing well, but I want things to be better. I still haven't gone to the public beta, even though they got rid of the issue with the resting, because I just don't trust it now. So I'll wait till they release it properly. Yeah, more goals. We have to be focused and work hard, and look, these things happen. So let's see how we go here against the team playing a 4-3-3, a formation that doesn't get busted out that often in Malaysia, I want to say. Oh, is this going to be a bit slow? Do I need to get out the task manager, or is that a bit dangerous? Try and see if I've got the thingy-majiggy it's prioritized. I was going to, we're going to kick off. I was going to go just back to a normal background, but I did sort of notice that, how do I do that? Resource, no, how do I do the priority thing? View, expand all, is that how? Okay, anyway, we'll focus on this a bit and see how we get on. Thought there was a way to prioritize something. I'll figure it out later, Sean. Watch the game. Oh dear, this isn't a good start, is it? Oh, for God's sake, what is going on here this season? 1-0 down early, 10 minutes in with not to these guys. We might be in. To be fair, it's only a contract to the end of the season, so it might not be the worst thing, but how have we not stopped that? There's bodies all over that, but Tangara's put it away, and we go 1-0 down, because apparently we've become the worst team in all of Malaysia all of a sudden. Out of frickin' nowhere. Legitimately not changed anything. Tactically, I've actually tried to go back to what we used to do a bit more since last stream, because we were playing down the middle. I've gone to playing down the flanks, because I think that's what we were doing. But boy, oh boy, we are just sucking something hard here at the moment. Defense is a bit shaky, which is probably the big issue. If we were not conceding, it would be okay, but we're conceding, we're not scoring many goals. It's just not really working well for us at the moment here. But let's hope we can maybe even pinch just a point from this. Might not be the end of the world. Try and get back on track and yeah, get Mat Zaidto back, because that is a big loss for this game, even if he is out of form. And we've got some reinforcements coming in. Safari, that's nice from you! Oh, it's our new bloke who's missed that somehow. The Filipino. That's not great. No wonder Seattle let you go. We'll still encourage, but geez, guys, that was a huge chance. Huge chance, and we should have put it away. Summing up our season so far, really. That's right. Felt like the diabetes was going to play up all of a sudden as well. Actually recovered quite well stats-wise from that early goal, but it's classic us at the moment. Is this just a half-time highlight? I mean, given they're on the ball, I kind of hope it is. Yeah, this feels like it's just a half-time highlight. It is. So we're 1-0 down because of that soft goal we conceded. In a game that we're actually playing quite well in. Rough start, but getting better. So that is really frustrating. Hopefully not going to be a bad luck charm being in. Oh, annihilated. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's been an update like since we started the season. So I'm not really too sure why things are so weird here at the moment. Let's do a quick look at the tactics and see who's playing poorly. No one really. It's not that bad out there, according to the rating. So we'll tell the guys. Oh, we won't tell them anything because I'll skip the halftime team talk. That's just what I need to do right now. I've just stormed out on them there because I'm just so frustrated with how they're playing. Oh, just sorting out volume on my end. Okay, Amir's got a yellow. We should probably deal with that. I don't like yellow card defenders. And Mwens isn't going too well, so Mod Dean for you. Could actually put Zelani in there, but he can come on up front if we need him. We can bring on Shunjun, but we'll just leave it for now. But frustratingly, playing quite well, just not scoring. We will demand more, because I'm getting a bit fed up with these frauds at this stage. But here we go on the attack. Amin, horrific touch, but I can't blame him. He's like our fourth choice left winger. We've just got no one else, so I can't do much about him. Radev, Safari, Mod Dean, right, he can produce a moment of magic. We know that. That's a nice pull back, but Fouad doesn't keep it down. That might be you subbed off, mate. Because that was a huge chance. I mean, yeah, we can't, as I said, can't do much about Amin at left wing. Yeah, right. Let's take off Fouad for Hyunjun, the North Korean. And I think that's it for now. We've got one more stoppage, 2 more subs. Right, come on, guys. Can't come back again. Okay, no, Book Hoot's tired. Okay, we're going to have to bring on Zelani. And we've got one more sub. Hervey, it's Raj we've got at left wing. Do I use a sub on him or actually someone good? Although, looking at our bench, good's a bit of a stretch. So we may as well. Raj for Amin. That's so bad. 2 great stars. Goodness me. Yeah. Rock your body. Rock your goal scoring. Something, please, guys. Rock your scoring rate. This isn't working, is it? Let's go to higher defensive line. Just see if that might work a bit. We have also gone back to the wide covering DM instead of the screener. I don't really know what's not working here at the moment. I want to do imposition tactics. We might just do that. And we've got to try a bit higher later on, I think, here. Sorry, bug. He's dead. I don't want another stream of this, guys. Come on. You were good enough to beat Ulsan. How are you losing to UMD? Okay, win this, guys. Yeah, Safari. You are so overdue. I know you're tired, but work with me here. Safari. Into the mixer. Of course they block it because we're just getting no luck. Now, hopefully highlight's going to continue. Hyunjun. Nasri. Raj keeps it in. It's a ball. It's a pin. Right, here we go. Safari's gone down. I don't know who's on this. This is terrifying. Book hurts off the field. Absolutely. And it's a red card. Oh, it's a second yellow. Right. We might have to go attacking late here. Now, who's this? Mod Dean, oh, he's a young lad. He does like a free kick. Not sure about pens. Big moment. If we can get a point out of this, it'll be okay. And we might just do so. I might have to bring... Is it just on my OBS or is it in the stream as well where the face cam is a little bit sluggish? So I might have to change that before tomorrow maybe, if I have time. And just go for normal background instead of the green screen. Let me know in the chat. But thankfully that's got us somewhat back in this. And oh, don't concede against 10 men, fellas. I will literally scream. Oh, it's a horrible pass. Mod Dean. Look out. Okay, that's kind of worked. Sahaimi. Looks fine. Okay. Maybe it's just my OBS is a bit weird with it. Mod Dean. Oh, my lord. A late fire double from Mod Dean. Right, let's stop freaking playing attacking. Positive. Well, we went higher tempo and short passing. Be fair, our ass man has suggested that higher tempo for a little while. That is a shot just out of nothing from Mod Dean. That is why I only wanted one good player in front of him. I don't need too many players in that position. We've got some nice ones coming through, and that is a huge result. The pen turned into a red card because of the second yellow, and we've finally picked up a win here. That is big because they were going to be in second. I think that's wrong because I don't know how they would have gone up there. But that's big. Mod Dean off the bench. Massive goals. One from the spot, one off a Sahaimi assist. That is big. And it feels so... Sorry, that was just too well timed. Sorry, YouTube. Mystical Magical. You know the song. But that is big. If Wens should have really scored that goal too. But that is always with a chance. We might change to that from the start next game. The slightly more direct, still short passing and a higher tempo. Mod Dean, yeah, it was a great moment. And it'll be a big boost, hopefully. Right, that's big. Yeah, they're now on 13, having played 8. We go up to 9th. 8 points. You can see how tight it is. If we win this game in hand we go right up to 4th with UMD in our sights. And then we've still got 2 games in hand on them. So it's not awful, to be fair. But, yeah, just frustrating some of the games that we did drop points, but that is big. Mod Dean, delighted with that. That's come out of nowhere for you, isn't it? I reckon the XG might still be wrong. Just a hunch. I don't think he had 11.2 in that one game off the bench, but yeah. And a debut from Wens, he should have scored, and we subbed him off, and the guy who came on actually played quite well in his place. Right, so I'm just going to do here and that. I'm not going to change our defensive line. Even though we did that late, I don't know if that's had much of an impact there. But we'll do those things. And hopefully that's going to work in our favour. The assistant manager's been going at me all season about a change in tempo. So hopefully that does the trick. Yeah. How many days have we got off here? We've got not many. Let's get a bit of rest in here. Selection info, condition. No, not the tired boys. There we are. Oh, sorry, the injured boys. You guys, couple of days off, please. We'll give you free. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We play on a Tuesday. Yep, perfect. Oh my god. Did we do that? Anyway. I sorted out staff off camera as well, so we don't have to muck around with that too much as well. But that was very important. Just to get a bit of confidence back. The XGs, I mean, we did get helped out by a pen, so I probably shouldn't get too excited about that. But it's exactly cop doctor. The luck is changing. And hopefully, now we get on a run. Kaching should be a bit easier. Let's do the prediction result. Manjung City, just, if you're on UMD, yeah, it'll be a bit filthy. If I was them, and we'll get one going here. We are at home to Kuching. It's not catching, but it feels like it should be. There we go. Because we're going to have a bit of a gap after this gameplay wise. We'll have to get for a couple of weeks worth. Just keep the squad ticking over with friendlies and build up the familiarization with the tactic, I suppose. Some of those new guys, especially if the slight higher tempo thing is going to work. Trinity Rodman off to Arsenal. That would be interesting. Now, what's this injury? I don't want to see this. Kaching just battered 4-0 by... I don't think we mind that. But yeah, battered there by JDT. I like look at him, but he's not going to fit anywhere. Oh, for God's sake, game. Okay. So there's our... the guy that we've got in specifically for the Champions League, really. He's just torn his thigh. So he's out for 2 to 3 months. Yikes. Okay. Well. What do we do on the bench here? Because he can go back further. So what we could do, if things get interesting, is actually bring on Caden. It's a bit of a risky move, to be fair, if we do that, but yeah, this is not an appropriate song. Or Kamal, who's a bit more versatile. So it might be the play. As tempting as it is to put Soper in there. But that's a real stinger, that is. Dear, we're just not having luck with injuries, hence why I'm trying to sign better physios, staff-wise. Apparently, not allowed. Jeepers creepers, the gym book are destroying Ulsan. Still mental, a better team that's second in the Korean League, and we've barely beat anyone else this season. Do that, yes. Awesome. So we've got a new head physio who is better. That's clearly needed. You've got a fair bit of potential. We'll just have a look at you. But that's going to be a much better head physio coming in, so that could be useful. Okay, Portal, here he comes. Yep, that's fine. I suppose you can recommend the signing. Right, what are we doing here? Not sure about that. Okay, yes, we'll do it for the next match. And otherwise, I think we'll be fine. Because a bunch of stuff that we've turned off before, and it hasn't gone well, so we'll just stick with what's we know kind of works. And hopefully a win over Kaching gets us in a much better spot going into our break. The first of them here this season. And we'll just do a quick save because that's quite a bit of time now, an hour. Which have not been live nearly that long, but still. I was getting ready before stream. I'm very organised. Right, so yeah, is he on Junior Rehab? Yes. Can't play yet, which is a bummer because he'd be quite handy here. Mod Army. So same team, just a change on the bench. We've got the oh, he's actually tired. How's Raj tired? In that case, on you come, Caden. This could be a horrible decision, but we'll see. Risk it for a biscuit and see how things go. But hopefully, so those couple of slight changes will be good. against Kaching, who are only expected to be a little bit worse than UMD, but we've got them here at our house, the mighty Manjung Stadium, and show them why I need a good performance. I'm expecting... Okay, that's not working with some of you, is it? Yes, it's never nice, but I have faith in my squad, actually. Was surprised. I mean, that's what I think, and we've got injuries. He'll be fine. I don't have any worries. He's no one that's... No, none of our fitness staff have mentioned that, so it'll be fine. So here we go. Hopefully, can sort things... Well, I say sort... Just do what we did last game, but a lot earlier, with those changes we've made just ever so slight. Because a win here would only get us up to like 6th, but with the games in hand, quite handy position. As number 69, Kurt makes his way into line. Of course, scored a ridiculous goal last stream. Bicycle kick. Absolute scenes. But we'll see how we go here. We haven't changed that defensive line. That was just more of a, we needed a goal, we'll try a higher defensive line. The slightly more direct passing, shorter instead of much shorter, and a higher tempo. We'll see how it goes. Sort of in a position where we may as well try stuff. Now, Sahaimi on a yellow is not what we needed with what we put on the bench for this game. So Fawaz probably have to drop back at some stage. We'll put also our new signing in midfield, and probably Soper into the... Oh, Mod Dean was awesome last game, to be fair. Yeah, interesting choice that, actually. But we're looking really good early, stats-wise. But of course, we did used to play on a higher tempo, and it just... we struggled to actually score goals until we went to a standard, so we'll just see what works. Here's a fair few yellows being dished out, thankfully. Most are to the opposition. And we've got a corner, which we have not been great from in this team, but Bookhook's going to float this one for COL. He's a big unit. I guess that's a set-piece goal. I guess it is. It's not... I mean, it definitely is. That's a short corner routine, Sean. But it's not how you'd expect to score one, I guess. But we'll take it. COL puts it away past Zul Kifli, who's coming in to replace Sahaimi as our backup goalkeeper, the Danish. So, don't know if we want to see him getting beaten too much in this game. So the fact he's made one save out of 6 shots on target is actually quite encouraging, I suppose. But 1-0, that's the main thing. And we will get into half-time in very good shape here. So, might just lucked out on some couple of changes there, potentially. And we'll make this change. So, Fard's going to go back. Also, he will go back. We'll just see. He's actually... That might work. Is he a decent tackler? I mean, it's going to be interesting. We'll try him there. And, I mean, I think we've got to go Mod Dean, based on what he did last game, and just make that change, address the team, going well, capable of a bit better, and hopefully we'll be good in the second half. 1-0 lead, let's build on it. I suppose the good thing is, compared to the teams around us, our goal differential is actually quite good because of that 3-0 win we picked up on the opening day, and we've had those couple of annoying draws and that 1 goal defeat to Terengganu, our only defeat domestically. So goal differential wise, as long as we get on the right number of points, we're going to be pretty alright with this team in terms of getting above others. Apart from the obvious sort of JDTs, Selangor, they've started off really well actually. Selangor this season, they've sorted this out. I'm going to have to go up a little bit here. I thought it was all good at this level. Amin's not playing well again. So we'll take him off here for Raj. Yeah. I think Mwen's going to come off at some stage. I'll just boost myself a touch. Right, there we go. And back down a little. There we go. I think that's a bit of height. Okay. But we are absolutely all over them without putting them away. And now we've got our guy in DM a bit more tired, so Soper can play midfield. It's just going to be a bit interesting what he does defensively, but we'll give it a hoon. Otherwise, though, we don't need to take anyone off for the sake of it here. And before that sub can even go through, we've got a highlight for the opposition, but that's nice work from Amir Bookhurt into Moyens, who's about to come off for Caden. Might be his first round of the year, Caden Soper in the first team. Hasn't got a look in, which was actually poor from me. Oh, it's a lovely run from Fuad, but he puts it wide. Great work, and now Amir is a bit tired, so I have actually both our wing backs, so it'll be Razak at right, Nasri at left. And we should actually also just maybe start to try that and that. Just make sure that hopefully we don't blow this. We should absolutely be winning this game by more, but we'll take it. The form we've been in. Let's see if even a lower tempo might somehow work better. Dynamite. Boom, boom. Right, we're gonna just get the job done. Stats wise, though, that's a really good win for us. Random question. Have you ever had luck with control position style? Sort of. I think I did it in a YouTube save. Might have been the Journeyman last year I did of the same name, and it went pretty well. This is pretty control position-ish. Although it's been described as that in the media anyway. But I've had decent results, yeah, but it is a bit finicky. You got to play around with it a little bit to get it working. It's not the sort of just one where you go in and use what the game suggests straight away. 26 compared to 24, I'd say it probably might be a little bit better on this year's game. Oh, sorry, YouTube, that was a different person. The Bodster Shorts, it's not as well polished yet, but if you're new to the series, you probably won't mind it. And if you're looking, it honestly depends on how you play the game, but there's a bit of stuff that's not there that will impact some people more than others. So yeah, it's a hard one to answer properly. I'd say 24 is a better game overall. 26 definitely feels a bit fresher, which is nice after 2 years of playing the same game. But at the moment, there's like no international management. There's a bit of stuff that's a bit buggy still. So yeah, if you can get your hands on like the demo and try that out, then that might be a good way to go about it, or Game Pass for a month or something. But that's 2 wins from 2 to start the stream, which is good. Now we've got a month gap, so we're going to just keep people ticking over. I've been trying to determine what tactic to try later. I've been trying one, but yeah, so this is actually started from wing play. Just had to play with a couple of instructions, and sometimes it pops up on my profile. There it is there. It says control position. So it's also said tiki-taka. They don't really know what to call this that I'm doing. So yeah. It's a bit of a weird one. We were standard tempo before, so that might be why it's been more control position considered. But yeah, they reckon this is control tiki-taka wing play hybrid. But it came from wing play. And that was back when the game obviously first came out and the wingers were just mental. So it was, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's the best sort of style so far. It'd be nice if it depended on team too. But there is a better spot to be in for Manjung City. I think we... Actually, I can't tell. I was looking there, and that's the Champions League table, which we are bottom of, because that's our next game. But yeah, wing plays are not a bad place to start from. Yeah. We can definitely get control, but yeah, control position feels like it might work just based on what the manager profile said there before. Also, I should have cheated. No, I still can't ask for a coaching course. One thing about Brisbane, we did in the interview actually convince them to give us a coaching course. And yeah, I mean, we didn't go there, so I need to stop talking about it. I really do need that coaching course to progress, though, in the entirety of the save, because it feels like it's holding us back from some decent jobs. Yeah, I saw Zealand play that mobile version the other day on stream for a little bit, and there's some actually quite cool stuff in there. Yeah, we're not going to get him, even though he's a left winger. Actually, I think we can. Oh shit! I forgot we can play Charles in this league. Damn, we could have used him. Not that it cost us anything. Don't think so. Don't think so. Best Whittaker's flavour. Oh, that's a question. I do like a dark chocolate. We got one the other week as a freebie. It was a Christmas themed one. It was brandy snap flavour. That was quite nice. I'm not sure I'd say it was my overall. Oh. I don't remember which flavours of the Whittakers. They've got some like artisan-y New Zealand flavoured stuff, Whittakers. Yeah, exactly. Cop to doctor. Oh, the best Whittakers flavour. Is there a tier list? That might be useful right now. Just so I can see what's your unavailable. You need to train. It's okay. Thought my wife might need something, but nope. She's still out shopping. You are not a local, but we'll just let you go. Okay. Let me just find the Whittakers flavours because there's bound to be one I'm forgetting here, and we'll pay it on Manjung too because we've got a bit of time. Whittakers flavours, right? I mean, they're all pretty good. Let's be honest. Or yeah, what are these? What are the ones that are the locally ones? Yeah, annoyingly, I don't actually mind the Marlborough sea salt and caramel. I live in the town next to Marlborough, so despite the fact those people have like an extra finger and extra toe on each hand, that flavour is quite good. But I probably do prefer the Nelson flavour, which is pear and manuka honey. That actually goes quite well. But of the usuals, I would be a bit of a hazella probably, or just a dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's pretty nice. Right, we did you. Not that I have chocolate much. The diabetes is kind of a pain in that regard. Sometimes I have it, but only when I really need to, and if it's in the fridge. And even then, we can't have a go at Jamil yet. Okay, we are cruising through. So 3 weeks without a game. And then we've got Champions League at Chiang Rai, which was the team we took on in the last game of the transfer stream we did back on, that must have been Wednesday. And it will continue because we still haven't got a set piece coach. We would confirm that at the moment. Jeez, we've actually got quite a few players, haven't we? But what was I saying? Yeah, we lost to them 2-1. That was when our North Korean made a really dumb mistake late on and give a penalty away. There's an injury. That's to an okay player in our first team, but I think it's because we've currently got a few injuries. So once Azar comes back, that's not great, is it? Okay. Anyway, what we can... this is going to be an issue. Right wing. Mat Zaidto's still out. 4 to 5 weeks. Let's get reports. This is going to change it all again, isn't it? Yeah. Love how that happens. Khan's probably we might need to get you on the first team, mate, just for the moment. Even though it's only a couple of friendlies, just make sure we've got people. But yeah, we made some howlers in that game. We lost them. 2-1. Sir Anwar has been released on a free from his prior club. Now we've got to do actual registration. Oh, goodness me. Just missed everything there on deadline day. Favourite footballer of all time, Gerrard. I'm a Liverpool fan, but yeah, I mean, so that's actually probably... I don't really need to explain much more than that. Stevie G was awesome. It was best. So I've got to remember we're playing Tuesdays. That's throwing me a little bit. So we've got to do... We'll see how players' fitness is going to this next one. Not sure if we can put a rotation out quite yet. Who do I back in the current stuff? I actually back Slot because Salah hasn't been playing that well. Not to say Slot's been managing the team super well, but Salah's not had a great start to the season, so I don't really think... I mean, they're both kind of not on the right, but I think Salah's probably needs to perform better when he actually gets on the field more than anything else at the moment. But yeah, it's a bit of a wild one with Liverpool. Have we got... We're missing a centre-back, aren't we? So Gope would go on the bench at the moment. Right. Anyone really need a game? Nasri could use one. Soper... Just in case we are going to use him a bit more. Zelani up top. Kamal won't be the worst idea. We'll put you in there for Jaime. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do right now. If I can get rid of you somehow. Actually no, transfer window's closed, Sean. That's not going to work. Oh, Schweinsteiger, fair play. That's a good call from you, Copter Doctor. He was an awesome player too. One animal back from extinction. Ooh, goodness me. Jeez, this is you picked a very interesting time to ask me this because me and the wife are watching the Underdog show on Disney about all the animals that are kind of crap but funny at the same time. Ryan Reynolds' Voices is over. We didn't start from the first episode. We started from the episode that was called Horrible Parents or something. And that was a hilarious watch. Like birds kicking their own children off cliffs and letting them fall down the cliff to make sure they'd survive and to make sure that they're actually worth persevering with. Very interesting stuff. But those they're all still around. Extinction. Goodness me. I was almost going to say moa, but those things I think are quite scary actually. I don't know if we want moas roaming back around here in New Zealand. What are the good, nice animals that are now extinct? Don't anything cat-like, because I'm allergic to cat hair. COL, Team of the Month. Thank you. That's good. We're at least getting something in that regard. I'm not sure. I wouldn't really want dinosaurs around again. A dodo, yeah. Not you, because you're about to play. The rest of you can come in. I'll have to Google that now. Extinct animals. Extinct animals. Yeah, what's that? What's that one that I've just seen there? It looks quite cute-ish. Oh, he's just endangered. Oh, I don't want endangered. I want extinct. Stupid Google. Oh, let's get actually through this. Sharif, what is up with our injuries? Okay, it's not horrific for him, but goodness me. Yeah, we'll be fine. Right, let's hopefully get through this. He's only a partial. We'll put you on the bench as well, I suppose, even though I kind of want to bin you off now because you've been awful so far this year. Let's get through that friendly. Definitely not a wallaby. Yeah, what's this thing? A quagga, maybe? Oh, dolphins are pretty fun. Oh, that's 5-2. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll take that. Keep charging forward. I'm going to go for quagga, even though I'm not really too sure what it is, just because it looks kind of like a zebra. And zebras are pretty cool. Yeah, we'll throw out a quagga. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to find something that's not going to be too dangerous as well. That's why I wasn't looking at the mower, because... okay, good. I thought you got injured again. Yeah, like dinosaurs, mowers, they were kind of mad. They just run around and freaking bowl you over, kind of like ostriches, I suppose. Sometimes I just get like a hit of steam up and just freaking just charge at you. Although actually, it was quite. They're not extinct, right? But who was that leaving JDT? Hold. Was that the manager? I'm going to check that. Oh, it's probably just a player. And can we ask for a thing? No, we still can't ask for a freaking coaching course. Come on, board. I could take that over, but it's a bit cheesy. Probably got no chance of getting a job elsewhere because we just signed a contract a couple of weeks ago in game, but we'll see what's available. Something awesome's going to probably pop up now. A lot in South America. But no, I think JDT would have popped up already, so it's something else with JDT. They're still in awful state, aren't they, Gyeongnam? No, not as bad as I thought they were, but they're probably in trouble with the way that season works. Then they've only got 2 games left. Yes, there's not a lot available. There's a couple in the UAE, but it's continental. Well, we might not be without a shot of a Wii League job, actually, now that I think of it, because we nearly got one in the women's. Well, we could have got one in the women's A League, albeit with like the worst team. That team's already turned us down before, but that's sort of the right level for us. Anyway, we're looking at the insecure, which is not really relevant, but I thought JDT might have lost someone there, like their manager might have gone for a bigger club, but apparently not, so it must have just been a player that's going to leave when the contract expires or something. Training review. get the morale high because it's quite important, I feel like, right now. Right now, can I bring up the dish? And if I hide football, have I still got it up? I have. Okay. I'll show you the animal I've picked. Hold on. Ta-da! There we go. I'm going for the quagga. That's what we're going to go for as my bring back from extinction, because it looks like a zebra, but like a pony zebra. Yeah, there you can find out more about it. Hunted into extinction at the end of the 19th century, late 1800s. Yeah, more docile. So it sounds like they're like nice zebras. But no, someone had to go ruin that. So, oops, hold on, we don't want to show you that, cheapers. Sean, there we go. Okay, right. So you don't need to see my stream manager. Okay. Yes, we still need a set piece coach. And there we go. Okay. We've got a friendly coming up. Razak might need a run here, so we'll put you on the team. Definitely you're going to need some game time. Khan. Oh, you're the right winger that's kind of coming back now. Now, Mod Army actually should go there. And we'll get some fitness into you. Khan, you'll give you a run instead of Safari. It's probably not the worst idea. And Mod Dean. We could do this, actually. And we've got Sohaimi is still in a decent condition here. We'll go for this team for the next game that we've got the friendly. Then we've got one more, and then we get back into some actual football where we've got Shang Rai and Selangor after that. This could be a bad couple of games for us, actually. It's pretty important we picked up those wins before. Because Selangor are flying this season. They're actually on track to be above JDT, at least they were before the start of the stream. They dropped these points, so that could be an issue, actually. At least if we want to try and make the top Champions League next season. Second tiers, actually. I wouldn't have minded being the second tier of the Champions League, but it has helped us out a lot financially. So, can't complain too much. Just would be nice if the board let me do something with that finance. I think we've picked some of these guys, yep, so. Yeah, so that was a complete waste of time. Classic FM. Okay, we've picked, we haven't played the game yet. Okay, that was the last result, Sean. No injuries, please. Just nice comfy win here. It's 3-0. We'll take that. No injuries. Lovely stuff. And we'll probably go back to our best team for the last friendly before a Champions League game when we get back. So that seems like a smart idea. So Sohaimi. Bookhurt will go up top. We will put that bloke where he should be. Morami at left wing. Safari at the right. Switch those two around, and I think we're pretty good with that team. Not Mondine. We want Fuad in there. Okay. We probably would do that most of the time. And I think we're okay. Now, is any of these guys... Jeez, they're still a fair way away. 5 days won't hurt for Saab, and we'll definitely keep an eye on Mat Zaidto, though. Try and get him back so he might be fit in time for the actual proper game we come back for. It's just a really bad patch I suppose JDT, we've beaten them before, so at least we know we can get over those guys, even if it's just a Champions League game. Would be quite funny if we beat them in that comp. Away from home, that doesn't help. Tricky little schedule coming up. But hopefully his friendly is going to put us in a good place. Right, Jihadi impressive, good. He's still got a fair bit of potential, so that's good to see. Azman Jihadi. See, can you send me on a course first before you go get his national A? Because I'd like my national anything. Like, you know, my national C would be quite good, guys. Before you start thinking about giving the ass man a national A. Priorities, guys, please. I've only got you out of debt into £1 million in the good. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't one of the reasons I did sign a new contract, just to see if we do get a good transfer budget next season. Now I've got a lot of money. Should probably keep working on the percentage of transfer revenue, because that's only just gone up to 15. We can probably try and get that a bit better. Okay, we still can't have a go at him. Caden's not training well. Mate. You're going back to Canberra soon. Train well while you're still here. I'm probably going to knight you, because you've been pretty good while you've been here. What are we? 404. Oh dear, sorry. Freaking gaps in the season. Blame it on that. Alright, Saha Buddenbeck. Oh yeah, I should have been checking on Mod D. Mat Zaidto, not Mod D. His injury. Okay, that's a really not useful bit of staff news. First team, are we getting them somewhat back? No, okay. That's a shame. Okay, so he's still out for a 3 to 9. 3 weeks to 2 months. 5 weeks to 2 months. That's a long time for Hyunjun. BFS Jaime and Fuad do have that nice combo from last season, so it might not be horrific, that one, but still. Bit of a blow just because that was an extra foreigner. Oh, Cuban sandwich. Oh, lovely stuff. Copter Doctor. That sounds nice, actually. It does sound nice. What I'd halloumi for lunch with cauliflowers and chickpea salad. It was very, very healthy, apart from the cheese. It was very healthy apart from the cheese. But yeah, starting to get a bit more unhealthy from this point forward. The pork ribs in the oven. Chuck some potatoes next to them, and then we'll be happy days. Start to build up the carbs. Couple of beers later, happy days. But yeah, Cuban does sound quite nice, to be fair. Don't mind a sandwich / burger. Right. Yeah, these guys might actually. Are you? Yeah, okay, well, you're leaving anyway, Caden, so it's okay if you want to start more games. Mod Army, no, you're not playing for that lot. The rest of you, though, can definitely. You look very good. Are you a sneaky part something? Right back? No, okay. Might be quite a cheap wage, to be fair. Oh, we can't sign him anyways. Contract's too long. Recruitment advice. It's fine. Okay, so we got a game today. And then 3 in a week. Promises. Everyone's happy. That's good. Is Mat Zaidto on? No. I was hoping it'd be into general rehab by now, but not. And 5-1. So we feel like those are better results than we picked up at the start of the season now, friendly. So that might be encouraging. Wenza scored a hat trick. That's encouraging. Might be starting to find some form. Our new man in the cam. Yeah, that team might not be too bad. We've got 13. We can get 2 more people. We'll chuck him. I think we have to make some weird choices here because we've got a foreign limit in the... Oh, there we go. Okay. I think... yeah, we've got 8, so we need to get rid of 2. Gope is very handy. We'll do that, and we need to get rid of 1 more. It's probably Soper for the Saha Budden. And then we'll be okay for this game. Yep, that'll be our squad. Okay. But friendly results here, I think we're going a bit better than we were at the start of the season. Just those couple of changes we made. So that's encouraging. Maybe we're going to actually beat these guys this time. And Chiang Rai out of Thailand. So we lost to them 2-1 because a poor goalkeeper punch and our silly North Korean who's now injured gave away that one of the dumbest penalties you'll ever see in your life. He really should have got to that ball. We're at home as well. Last time we played them, they were at home. So this could be a chance for us here to actually pick up some points in the Champions League. Don't say it too loud though, because of course last season Selangor got 0 and JDT only got 2. So we might be having some might be on copium here, but we'll see. 2 minutes, we'll do a prediction. So we'll see how we get on this one. A team that we did lose to, but this time we're at home. So it's a bit of a weird one. You're a handy looking Russian. Goalkeeper, bit of a waste. Alexandre, another quite good looking player. Young DM. Next year, might have to have a look at you out of Botafogo. It's got a couple of nice attributes. And I will look again just because... Oh, yes. You better let me. Board. You're legitimately on last chance season to give me a coaching course now. Unless we actually do start to do... unwilling. Oh. Right. We've got to really think about how we approach this. Discuss with board. I mean, they're not going to... Are they? Yeah, you wangs. You absolute wangs. I've got to get... I've been here for the best part of 5 years. Give me a freaking coaching course. You're giving everyone else one. Why not me? I'm so tempted to do the freaking... actually, that needs some adjusting. I'm so tempted to do the stuff. Where is it? I'm proper tempted to do the where is the staff stuff there? Where's deciding? Really tempted to take control of that and just give myself a course because I've been here for 5 years, but it does kind of spoil the whole point of the save, so you won't. But if they continue to be that bad, we will just leave. Oh, I will sure do your conduct as well as try. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping signing a contract to stay here would have helped with that because everyone else is getting one. Like our assistant manager, they're recommending, oh, give him his National A. It's like, well, hold on. I want my National C. Like, we started off here, they were £20,000 in debt, and we've got them. We'll show it again shortly. Yeah, you're just being I don't know why I signed you, to be fair, mate. Finances, where is it? It is there. Like what we've done over the past year, we should be getting some sort of reward for that. A little bit more than a £10 wage rise per week and 15% of transfer revenue made available instead of 0. Feel like we're getting a bit dudded here at Manjung based on that graph in particular. Like, it wasn't great when we got here. Yeah. Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Not really, is there? At least in Asia. If we stick to the Asia rule, there's not a lot interesting, is there? No. But yeah, they are definitely pushing their luck on me now. I was pretty loyal in not going to Brisbane. Even though I did, I probably should have just done that and not asked chat. But the other thing, I suppose, is we should at least get a rep boost if we start to get something out of a Champions League game or do something semi-noteworthy in it this season. But it's not looking promising because we're just not on the same level as even these Thai teams have way better players than we do. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is what it is. I left it up to the universe, and the universe said no, so it's okay. Well, we'll see how things. We'll see what we do. Oh, thank God. Okay, so are you? I should have really checked that sooner. So Mat Zaidto's back. Hopefully, like he never left. Let's get into individual. You probably still need a bit of general rehab, don't you? Yes. Okay, cool. Because he will at least be extremely useful off the bench, and we can probably get Amin instead of Raj. And you can go back to being in the second team, please. He's a little bit tired, but if we can sneak him in there at left wing, that'd be quite handy for this big game coming up. It's going to be touch and go, though, so have to see what the medical staff say. Still can't get a set piece, coach. Ah. Oh, yeah. I would be lying if I said I wasn't kind of interested to see how the women's football played out, though. But we still might just be at a better club, because they were really not great, Brisbane. They weren't actually the worst team by the time they offered us a job. It was Central Coast. But they were still right down there. But the general attributes of the players were a lot better. And it was a higher reputation league. So that I think the thing that the chat on that day were a little bit miffed as to what I was looking at about was the fact that we're in the Champions League here. So if we didn't actually qualify for the Champions League proper, like we did with that mad win over Ulsan, maybe things would have been different. But anyway, we're still here at Manjung. It is what it is. As I said, hopefully get a decent boost out of this Champions League run. Right, now, partial passes for a few players. We'll have to see how those are going to work here. So 2 Champions League games and Selangor inside a week. In fact, we've really only got Champions League outside that Selangor game for the next little while. We're going to be playing a lot of catch-up later on. We'll just do a save. Actually, no, we won't. We don't need to. Let's go forward. Right. Mat Zaidto, 45. Yeah, okay, bench is probably best for you. So we'll just stick with what's we've got now. Modami is a decent left-wing option compared to most of our youth prospects. And the rest of it is our best team outside forward in there for the injured Hyunjun. And I think we're okay on the foreign limit. Yes, we are just sneaking in with Gopal on the bench. So, let's see. Champions League. This really is the most winnable game, even though it's against the team who beat us in our first qualifier. So I really hope we get something out of this. Yeah, from your last couple of matches, hopefully you'll be fine, fellas. Goals were matches. I know what we're capable of. I'm always prepared to give us a chance, but the Thai league does just get better players than the Malaysian league, even though it's not in the game as a playable league. Like, their goalkeeper's a pretty nice goalkeeper. This table is still buggy as heck with what's on the left-hand side, but we are bottom with no points after our first 2 games. This is a chance for us, though, to actually get a point. So let's hopefully do it. With those changes that we made before that last game, we were dominant in that. Should have scored more. And we've been good in friendlies, which I know doesn't mean much. Oh, what's... Guys. Oh, what, do we hate big matches or something? That might be a thing here too. Right, come on, fellas. It's a highlight for them. Don't know if I like this. Luck and fun. Hopefully you'll give it straight to us. Nope, they've actually been sensible. Okay. Feng Sham. Buafan. Carlos Yuri. Amir, if you're going to tackle, don't do it. Don't dive. Okay, thankfully that shot's barely worth a highlight. Amir with some very interesting simulation. Now what's going to happen here? Martins has pumped this deep and don't know why that was a highlight. Apart from the hilarious work from Amir. We are getting shots off, just not very good ones. Suppose that was the risk of going back up to higher tempo. Okay, we've got a free kick. I'm not touching a thing. I should have been shouting here. Oh, wide open. Doesn't hit the target. Well, encouraged, but that was a big chance there. Radaev has scored for us in similar situations so far this season. Come on, fellas. You can do a job for us here, can't you? Come on, they're in a non-playable league and we're at home. Okay, highlight on the ball, Amir. He will find the weak link in Army, but thankfully, we're okay at the moment. Gives it back to him, ball over the top. Oh. Yes, fired, right place, right time. So, Jaime. Someone make a run for him. No, okay. See, that's weak. That's weak. Is that the highlight? It's gone out wide. Okay, it is. We'll encourage again. There's a couple of average ratings out there, but I feel we're actually playing quite decently overall. I'm gonna go back to a standard tempo and just see if it might have just been the passing that did stuff. I don't want to take anyone off in the area. Oh, actually, we will. Sorry, one change. Duh. Could be quite a big one, this one. Mat Zaidto, left wing. He can handle 45. So we'll do that. Otherwise, leave things as they are with just that slight tempo change. Yeah, done well. Just finish your chances a bit better, fellas. I'll say I'm not happy with Bookhood's finishing right. Lower that tempo again. It's worked for us in the past. Might be a mistake. But we'll see. Hopefully a bit more time when we're trying to create. There we go. Forward. Oh, that's why we let them have it back so easily. Okay, we're going to get it back. Radeyev, the Russian. Over the top. Safari will get to that right. So here's where we want to take a bit more time. Oh, Mat Zaidto off the post. That would have been a way to come back. Don't know if the tempo drop's really done much for that high-low in particular, but that was a big chance. Would have been a great goal, but still. Be nice to take it. Who's that yellow for them? Yes, okay. We're an hour and Amir and Bookhood are both not playing very well. So, who is it? Nasri at left back and Mat Zaidto up top. He's a big unit. He might be quite handy if we're going to float balls into the mix. So Radeyev's actually going a little bit averagely as well. I'll leave it for now. Still got a couple more stoppages. Come on, fellas. We're playing well enough to win this game. And we're on the ball, Radeyev. Into the air, can't find Mat Zaidto. Fuad heads it away, but to a teammate, so that's okay. Right, here we go. Sahaimi. Oh, into the Safari. Safari, back out to Sahaimi. Good areas here. If we can win a pin, I wouldn't mind it. Up. Oh, that was the chance. Mat Zaidto, the big boy, just puts it wide. We're getting the chances. Just not taking them for whatever reason. But encouraging signs. Just the passing directness change of all things. Oh, Mat Zaidto. Oh, didn't need him to give that away. We're in a good spot. That's a horrific clearance from their goalie. Right, here's a run. Forward. Yes, right. Come on. Oh, my voice nearly went there. But that's big. We've got a lead in a Champions League game. Let's frickin' hold on, fellas. Lovely footy there. All worried about Bookhood and making the run. Oh, sorry, Zaidto. It was Fuad who goes forward. Thankfully, lives up to his name. And despite the efforts of Luck Honfon, has put it away 1-0. This could be big. Do not stuff it up now, guys. Keep an eye on fitness out there. Especially because Selangor in the league is actually kind of our favourite number's 11. I used to bet there a lot in cricket and birthday, so that's why. Or just time waste a touch. I was very weird in cricket though. I was I'd either bet right down the bottom or I'd open. It was like proper Mark Richardson style. If anyone knows who he was. Yeah, but we're holding a 1-0 lead. We've just got 3 minutes here to get through. And a Champions League game. The Ocean Rage have won a Champions League match. Yes! There's some much. That's some good revenge. 1-0. That's a lot better. We're on the board. We've already done 3 points better than Selangor last season. So that is a nice result. And we matched XG, but it felt like we could have scored a lot more goals than that too. Especially once going down to that tempo, making it a bit lower in the second half. But that is going to really boost morale, so we love that. We'll pay out on the prediction. Manjung. Bunfa, there we go. And that does see us go up to 8th. JUT have actually picked up 7 points this year. They only got 2 last season, so it's a bit of a weird season. We're above Sydney. Okay. Yeah, that happened. And Salezo Osaka, what is going on there? We're looking like we're All of a sudden, we're looking like we're a semi-decent team. 74k, right? Where's my coaching course now? You've nearly got £1 million thanks to me, guys. He is actually playing well, although some of those games are friendly, so maybe that's a bit of a stretch. But that is a big result. I'm going to save straight away after that. I don't want to lose that one. We'll see how we back up against JDT, because they're actually going quite well this season in that comp. You'd expect, because they did spend like, I think it was £4 million on a player or something mental like that. So you'd hope they'd be, you know, performing well after doing that. So we've got Selangor in the league next, and we might need to rest some fellas. So let's go to the selection info and jump. There we are. Right. That's actually a way easier way to do the injuries too. Rest 2 days should be enough for you guys. Okay. But Selangor at home, we have picked up results against Selangor previously. They are doing really well this season though. So this could be an interesting one. Yeah, there's a quick look. They're only 4 points behind JDT with 2 games in hand. They have not lost. One of very few teams to not lose so far. So it's not a great game for our game in hand on Sabah. But if we win this, we go up to 3rd, which is big. At least we should go up to 3rd, but depends if other teams are playing, and that does complicate things. Now we'll just give all these guys 90 and then figure it out from here. Now we probably just want to give you a Sly 45 here, Mat Zaidto. A non for Army. The rest of you though, I think will be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. Okay, so Selangor, quite a few draws in there to be fair. Are they playing in... How do I find their fixtures? Yeah, there we are. Yeah, they're playing ACL 2, so that might be why they've drawn quite a few, yeah. And Kaching, so that'd be fair, that's not a great result, but they're actually going quite decently in that comp. A couple of draws against Port and Melbourne City. They really should have held on there. That's actually not a great result after 2-0 up with a red card for the other team, and they've somehow bottled it. But anyway, so they would have also probably played some Champions League football, may even be playing today in game. So that's, they've won 4-1. Okay. So they are actually going really well, which is a touch concerning. Malaysia all of a sudden having a blinder in Asian competition after being utterly hopeless last season. Where do you play? Defender. Interesting. Don't know if we have a space for you, but handy to know. You haven't got a random nationality that's hanging around. No, you're just straight Belarusian. Suppose it makes sense with that name. Okay. So we've got this league game, which if we get a draw out of it, I think I'll be happy. Also, I want to change that tempo back down. I think we figured out that is probably what we should do last game. 2-0 win. Lovely. Right, how are my guys looking? Yeah, we're pretty sweet here, aren't we? Mat Zaidto's fitness is starting to go up, which is much needed. Of course, got the reinforce. That's not what I want to see, Fuad. Please be a minor. It's a slight long-term one. It's not horrific, but it's going to cost us in some quite big games. This. Right. Now you can actually do a job in these positions, so we might need. Favorite type of cheese? Ooh. Oh. I mean, I'll probably go mozzarella. Do like a mozzarella on like I mean, good stretchy mozzarella on a pizza is always quite good. Right, we're gonna give Soper a crack here. If we can. We can't, can we? Oh god, okay, yeah. Okay, it's going to be Mod Dean. I think that's the move though. Leaving Kamal on the bench. Yeah, I'll say mozzarella, but I do like quite a few cheeses. There's a good couple of nice red cheeses, which are quite nice for having on crackers. Don't mind a bit of Gouda with a bit of flavouring in it. They must go balanced. Favourite sport outside NRL, rugby, cricket. I'm from New Zealand, so it's, it's pretty classic New Zealand. No, we fine there. I mean, if you don't tell me the instruction, it's a bit hard to do it, ass man. Oh, but yeah, I prefer cricket, but my wife hates it, so I'll probably rugby I see more of. And obviously soccer, football. How many countries? Ooh. A few, actually. A few. I've been on a couple of cruises. They're sneaky good for building up like countries you've been to. So I've done Australia a couple of times. Where else? South Korea once. Couple of other Asian countries. So Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, because Kuala Lumpur. And then I've done Fiji very briefly. I've done Isle of Pines and New Caledonia. So a few. Quite a few, actually. Put it that way. I don't know how many that was after all that. Yeah. One, two, three. I was probably like breaking up near double figures, wasn't it? But anywhere north of Asia. It's a big old flight. Do you go? No, I'm the South Island. We've got an A-League team here, so I have to fly across to the North Island, which is not very doable most of the time. So no, I haven't been to any A-League games. They did play a preseason game here once though. But yeah, no. Now let's have a look at our team. Is he still 45? He is. That's a pain. Okay. You'll do that then. It's going to be a little bit interesting with Moynes going into centre. But we don't have many other choices with our current injury situation, unfortunately. So, quick save-ish. Save. Jeepers. And we'll get into the Selangor game. Should be a tricky one, but we are at home. Hopefully we can pinch a point off them. And just make sure that we're in a good spot with our games in hand to hopefully get into a Asian quality spot again. Although we actually don't have games in hand compared to Selangor. They're in the same situation, obviously, being in Asia. But let's get into the match. Yeah, that's fine. We know we've got subs outside the squad because of the whole ACL that we're mostly doing. Do people have a favourite type of wood? Chris, there you go. Chris wood. That's my favourite type of wood. Someone bust out the emote. How affordable is it? It's a bit pricey. It's It's not the worst in New Zealand, but it's up there. Right, I would like us to keep the good run going here. I still have faith in you. I won't put the pressure on you too much for this game because they are quite decent. Apparently we're now in a purple patch in front of goal, scoring our 1 goal the last couple of games. I suppose they're counting friendlies. We can make... Right, let's go. Manjung against Selangor. You have to still work Mat Zaidto back off the bench. The 4-2-2-2, which was very good, might be a little bit less effective now after the recent changes. But you see that goal differential we've got is actually quite handy if we can even just catch up by a point compared to some teams here. But here we go, in the ocean blue, Selangor in the red and yellow. JET are probably cheering us on here, because that would get them back in the box seat to win the whole thing. At the moment, Selangor are actually, with the games in hand, you could arguably say the table toppers. But we'll see how we get on here. Not the time, Apple Music, to email me. But we're looking decent early stages, stats-wise anyway. We'll chuck out and encourage. Boost those stats up, please. Come on, fellas. Let's just get the... I mean, be fair, I wouldn't be angry for a point here. Just like when we take on JDT in the Champions League. That wouldn't be horrific either, but away from home, that's going to be a bit trickier. It's a bit of an average free kick we just had there. Yeah, still playing the better football here, it looks like, though. Although we're on the break, Selangor, but thankfully we've just been able to deal with that a couple of times now. Starting to get some more pill, they are. So that's concerning, but we're nearly at half-time. Very quiet game. Very, very quiet game. Only 1 minute of added time. Wow, that was entertaining. 0-0 first half, but we're playing really well in comparison. Now I think we're going to do it again and bring on Mat Zaidto out left. Otherwise, probably should leave it. And to be fair, with what we've got in midfield at the moment, that's probably quite a good first half actually. I forgot about the whole injury to Fuad. So yeah, dig in. I think we actually deserve to be potentially ahead here based on stats, guys. Let's keep going, ideally. Should have a better team out here for this half, at least the early stages of it. With Mat Zaidto out left, the captain. At least until our new star winger from Kuala Lumpur comes in, because he looks like a baller. How he's been rotting away in the seconds here, I don't know. We're going to make him a stud here. Once he arrives, it's not till December, so it's probably not going to happen today. But tomorrow's stream, we should get a bit of a look at him. And a bit of extra squad depth as well, that could be really useful. I'm going to lose a couple of handy players though, the likes of Soper and Gope, just because we can't really afford to keep them. We've done really well though, but is Selangor on the ball? I was just thinking about going positive, so we might hold off on that, because... although we might need to actually. Oh, they've gone behind. No, they haven't. That's all right. Win the ball, guys. Oh, that's so soft. Shamsuddin makes it 1-0, and they really don't deserve that. That is lucky as heck. Mat Zaidto apparently at fault. How? He did. I don't mind that. It's more the fact that we've just let this guy glide for our defence. COL's come out there, not tidied up. But yeah, that's a poor goal to concede. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Top 3 favourite sports. I probably gave them to you before with the football, the cricket and the rugby. But no worries, mate. Thanks for popping in. Give me a bit of chat. Right, we'll take off some guys here. Mod Dean's not going too well. Soper can come on for you. Book her. Mod Zelani. Don't want to take off Mat Zaidto already. Yeah. We'll do that. And hopefully find a way to... I feel like we deserve at least a draw from this, the way it's been going. That first half in particular, but unfortunately at the moment we are a goal down. No one's playing too poorly. Might just up our tempo and just see if that might pay off. Mat Zaidto 6.2. They are really putting that goal on him, aren't they? I'll try this again here because it worked in the previous match. We were just struggling a touch up that defensive line as well. And there is a highlight. Oh, she's got some tired boys now. If they make it 2. Oh, that's a horrific pass. Okay, let's make the most of this, guys. Safari. Oh, I'll tell you what, we are playing with a high defensive line. Okay, Mat Zaidto makes it 1-1. Lovely stuff, but we are so switching to a high defensive line. I hate it usually, but that's now twice. And it's just paid off immediately. Good finish there from Zaidto too, the youth intake striker. We should make some subs while we're here. Let's do... definitely a mere. Do we shore up the defence or do we consider resting a DM because we are quite light with injuries there? So we'll take off Kamal. We have a lot of depth in Cam. So we'll take off Sahaimi. We can... oh no, not that one. Sahaimi for Kamal. Because we can always do Soper in the Cam. We can always do the other guy in the Cam, Mod Dean. Don't need to play men's. So we'll do that. But I will definitely go back to the high defensive line before the next game. Usually hate it with a passion. Oh, don't concede now. Don't concede now, fellas. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Oh, that was a bit easy. Guys, stop this. Okay, I think we got away with that. Maybe only use it when we need goals. I don't know. We'll encourage again. 1-1. But this wouldn't be a bad point at all. I will take a slight risk and go positive late though. Okay, that was a bit slow there for a second. It's going to be a draw. I think we take it. A win potentially would be nice with some of those stats, but hey, Selangor are decent. JDT will love that result. But it keeps us in 6th with a couple of games in hand on those teams outside Selangor. That's not too bad. So we're definitely getting there with this team. Eventually, yeah, I'll say disappointing because I felt like we actually were on top for a majority of that game. Oh, 2-0 for the seconds over JDT. Oh no, wait, it's UMD, isn't it? But that's a solid result, I think, and we will... yeah, Mat Zaidto, nice work from you. Right, we're going to try it for the next game. A high defensive line, I usually despise it. Balls over the top, just way too easy, but Champions League, it's a good couple of games here to test it out. So we've got next up JDT. We should be some players here. Two days hopefully be enough. We'll pay out on that prediction too. If anyone went for a draw, wouldn't have been a bad option actually. But next up we've got the mighty JDT away from home, the best team in Malaysia. But of course, this is in the Champions League where they have actually been quite good. Nwaneri Ballon d'Or 2029, you reckon, FM? You reckon? Interesting. Right, unbeaten in 10. How does he look at? Oh, okay, yep. Right, they do rate him. He's asking to leave. What's a new contract? It would be from that surprised Arsenal. You should probably give him one. Good grief, he looks ridiculous, doesn't he? So are we here? Because I'm still really upset at the board for not giving us a coaching course. Like, guys, if around, find out. So I think we're still sticking to Asia. It's really up to you guys in chat if we stick to Asia. But I think that's where our rep's going to be the most useful, or our performances so far with these guys. That's J3. That's not, no, we're not doing anything in here, are we? Is there anything coming up? Koga Sangha are not going well again. Interesting. Sunfresh. Both might have more of a chance of getting on the women's side. We are again muttered though by our lack of coaching badges. We need like a semi-decent top-tier team somewhere that's willing to take a punt on us, really, but like that might be a go if it comes up. Changchun Yatai in China. They're just outside the relegation zone. It's supposed to be decent there. It might be interesting. Anyway, nothing there at the moment. Geez, this is a short backup too. A Saturday to a Tuesday. A week off the back of this though, and we've got another Thai team on the road again. No, that might be a bit more difficult than the team we bet before. We'll definitely get through those games. I think we will. Yeah, it's probably going to be it for today. I see the 3-week gap, but we'll see how we go. The gaps are a bit of a nuisance. Yes, stop the crosses. Cool. Okay, now they want us to drop back. I want to try this higher line. Seems to be helping us on the attack, so we'll try it for this game against JDT. It is the Champions League, so it's not like it's going to hurt us on the domestic league table or anything. So it's a competition we can probably risk having a crack at with some experimental things. And here we go. Right, quick save, and we'll crack on into it. Can we? I mean, if we win this, we're all of a sudden looking actually quite good in this comp out of nowhere. We've done the bare minimum now. We've picked up a win, which was the main thing, because we've done better than Selangor did last year. Because that was embarrassing last year. What is the actual situation with this rules? Let me just check. The group stage of the East. The top 8 go through. Oh, we're in a qualifying spot. Oh, ooh, okay. Right, so is Mat Zaidto. He is 60. Right, that's worth risking. We'll play him. And we can play Soper here because of the foreign limit. Can we do that here? No, okay, we'll sort that out after the game because Azar's quite handy as a backup right winger. Okay, but that's good. That's a far better looking team than we had for the previous game. Let's get into it. We've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't have Gope on the bench. Okay. Do we might just go Mod Dean then. And call up from the second team. Where is our bloke who's quite handy? Yazid, there you are. Right, and you come for Soper. That's, I think, what we have to do here. Annoyingly. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. So just a slight change there. But Mod Dean's been pretty good for us. He got those big goals in that come from behind 2-1 at UMD, so he could be quite handy here. Right. Manjung at JDT. No pressure, fellas. It's all on them, I have faith. Let's see how we get on. Yep. I believe in him. He's probably our best player. Ting's very good. Yeah, I have confidence in my players. Oh, look, we just need to unsettle him, hopefully. As much as you can do that with goalkeepers, because they're a bit of a protected species. Right, here we go. That came out of nowhere. Goodness me. Right. Let's see how, hopefully, Wins can do a job here in Champions League at this level. But yeah, that looks a lot better than where we were before the previous game. In this ACL Elite. Only concern, I suppose, is we might be in for a bit of a tough time when contracts expire before the new guys get in December in this comp. Hopefully there's no games in that little patch, though. Right, it's a yellow to Sahaimi. We don't really need that at the moment, guys. We're a bit weak in that midfield. Kamal might have to get a run in this comp, and that's really not ideal. He might end up being the oldest ACL player. He's already 41 going on 42. Really don't want to be using him too much, but injuries might be having an impact here. But, I mean, we haven't conceded yet, so I suppose that's the good news. And we will encourage. It's not going awfully right. Thrown inside the final third. Amir. Bookhurt. Oh, Wins. Really wanted you to put that away. Good chance for him there. In a spot he should be quite comfy, because he's usually in our shadow striker. I've somehow actually got this out to 10, which is frustrating because he's quite good. I really would have liked the foul there, game. Really would like the foul there because the highlight's continuing. I'm not too sure if I like that. Oh, we're fine. All good. That's a bit of a lame highlight. But we don't mind because it was for those guys. Encourage time. Getting the shots off, so that's good. Oh, that's a horrific free kick from them. Right, Mod Dean finds Radev. Safari. Back to Radev. Draman. That pass needs to be on the money. It's not. And now they're going to try and exploit us here, and they will. Oh, that's a big save from Martins. Big save, that one. That could have been very bad. Our wingers are still going quite poorly here, aren't they? Oh, let's shut this down. Another big save. Right, we're under the pump here. We don't see the resulting corner, though, thankfully, so we cling on to a 0-0. And just like in the previous game, this will be a pretty handy result. The way JDT are going in Asia, especially, this will be quite handy now. Mat Zaidto has not performed as well as I hoped he would, so we'll take him off here for Mod Army, ease him back into things. Safari is just an absolute myth, so we'll chuck on Khan. I think it's a touch better than Sahabuddin. I mean, there's not much between them, to be fair, but we'll go Khan. And, oh, yes, Sahaimi. Yeah, where's Kamal? You'll just come straight on for him. So it's 3 subs at the half. Little possession. We'll try and fire them up that way. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Try and hold the ball a bit more, and we'll see how that goes. But we haven't conceded with a high D line, so that's not bad. As we've got a highlight. Shouldn't have spoken so soon. But this is the best team in Malaysia by usually quite some distance, so this might not be the best game to judge our defensive line that we've just changed. That was I thought that was nearly a ridiculous own goal, but apparently that was a shot. It looked like it came off us. It was nearly like as good as the ACL Elite header from last night in the A-League. But, right, we're going to try and put pressure on them, but they're too good for that, to be honest. What are we doing, actually? Are we trying to play through the press? That might be a bit of a mistake here against JDT. Uh-oh, mark him. Mark him. Okay, that's fine. I will just check this. I'm not playing badly, but also... Oh, yeah, we might try and bypass here. Just see if that might get us going a bit more. Probably could have gone to balance, but just want to see if maybe that's going to throw them off a bit. Okay, this might have been a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have ruined a sort of good thing. Calls. I mean, it shouldn't impact anything defensively though. Okay, okay, encourage. Oh, still got it, damn it. Okay, corner. I was afraid that might be a handball. Hope my shout would cancel this out. Oh, you idiot, Khan. Oh, for goodness sake. Why does getting stuck in seem to result in pushes? Right, penalty for JDT. Really don't need that. Why are we always doing it against these guys? They don't need the help. Beat me properly. Don't beat me through this silly stuff. João Figueiredo, he'll score. Yeah. Oh! No, he won't. Oh, my days. That is a howler. I saw Martins go the wrong way and I was like, well, that's going in. He has butchered that. Something shocking, right? We might just go back to doing balance for this game, maybe. But that is bad. Also, we will bring on, actually, Mod Zelani up top because Bookhurt's going fairly. Mod Dean. 6.46. We may as well. It's our last sub. We won't do it yet. I was thinking about Yazid for him. We'll see how things go in defence. Might need to freshen up there a little bit. Might be a smarter idea. We'll still encourage. And yeah, Radev's a bit tired, so we don't have Gope. Oh, we do. Okay, Gope at right back. Brilliant. On you come. Might be one of your last appearances before your contract expires. The New Caledonian International is Mwens, picks up a yellow. We are clinging on here. We've got the ball. Can we pinch this? Or are we going to concede? Probably more likely, isn't it? Zelani, our main man. Oh, we've got numbers out here. If we look for them, Khan. No, he's going to take them on. Right, Khan. Oh, it's good. It's good. We're going to get a shot off. Oh, 1-0. Okay. Gavin Alonso wins. That's his first, I think, competitive goal. And what a time for it. Right, hopefully it doesn't cancel out the highlight. Let's now properly time waste here. Frustrate the heck out of them. No, I don't. Instructions? I didn't do much. Yeah, this would be huge. No, we'll stick balanced actually. Oh, I'm still going to see the replay, but that's lovely. I thought we should have spread that a bit wider when we had Gope going, but Mod Dean, we left him on. Mod Army actually gets the assist, and Mwens, top left from the Filipino, one of our new signings coming in today. 1-0 at JDT. We are starting to find something here. Praise, please hold on. It'd be very lucky if the penalty we gave away, but we'll take it because the amount of games we have given JDT penalties at this point is getting quite ridiculous. They could, though, unfortunately, still get something out of this, it feels, because they've got a highlight. Oh, we've got the ball right. Yes, 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 there's a run. Modine, seal it. Oh, it's a big save off the shin of Khalife. Or Khalife? Supposed to be Games of Throning, that name. But we are holding on, we are holding on, we are holding on. Big dub, big dub. That's huge, right. Hell yeah, indeed. I tell you what, I checked this earlier when I had my volume down, so apologies if this blows your ears out, but I think that was still quite low, wasn't it? I need to play off that. Yes, boy, 1-0. Big result. That is huge. That is a very good result considering we didn't actually play that well there. Was that deflected? We deserve some luck. I think we'll take it. We're up to 5th in the Champions League group. Just 1 point off JDT. We're above the Buriram team we're about to take on next. Well, joint with them. Above Bangkok, who we lost to. Sydney are bottom. I tell you what, maybe we lucked out not getting that job. And another 74k. Seriously, board. I've got you over 1 million. This should be doing wonders for our rep as well. So that's a good thing. Now, if I check injuries, yeah, training's going to be what I need to go to here. There we are. Right. Oh, what's the bloke's name? It's one of our right wingers. Right winger. Is it you? No. No. Yes, you. Okay. Next month. Okay, cool. Saving again, because that was a bit fortunate, but we'll take it. Right, we're going very nicely today. The computer must have just hated me the other day. This is more like a team that beat Ulsan, though. So we've got Buriram, then we've got 3 weeks off, so I dare say, even if we burn through this, is probably still going to be the last game of the stream today, guys. And geez, I tell you what, whoever went for the draw, oh no, we won. I nearly paid you out for a draw by accident. But you can feel a bit filthy with their striker there, because that was that really should have been them winning that. Now, who have we got here? It is Buriram, who are also from Thailand. Okay, how have I spelt that so wrong? There we are. I think that's right, yep. United. Okay, right, I'll give you a few more minutes for this one. And there we go. Right, that's probably going to be the last prep for today. A quick look at them too, just in case anyone wonders what they look like. Yeah, Thailand, so they don't have actual a league, but they did beat Sydney 3-1, but they are bottom Sydney. Here are their key players. Not as good as some other key players I've seen, at least that one. Okay, there's a bit more there, but it's in some interesting attributes. Their left winger and William Wadejo, that's a name. You'd still say they're better players, but not by as much as I would have actually thought, compared to what we saw with the likes of Chiang Rai and Bangkok. So we really want Fly back here. And then we can get an actual proper good midfield out for this. Should be quite handy. Yep. Temperature on my watch. Didn't need that right now. Right, you are injured, so definitely not you. All you other guys, though, can get a good match in your here, I think. Yep, not you, though. Get some minutes in the second team. Very fortunate, but we'll take it. And yeah, there's a 42 years old and 113 days. The old dog. Great second half performance from you, I presume. Now, I don't think we're going to do that because you're not very good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine without you. Staff. I thought we had a sports scientist coming in. Okay. Can I do that, mate? Is this why I didn't? Okay, right. Just kept him. And the arse man. I would quite like to keep him, seeing as you've got all the frickin' badges here. Your National B. How you've got that out of the board. Come on. Ah, you. Okay, not going to be able to do that. And I think someone else is doing all the... you actually. Yes, I would like to keep you here. Yeah, he wants just way too much. Don't know why he thinks he's going to get paid $300 a week more, or pounds a week more, for doing less work. Like, anyway, kind of mental, but to be fair, he is quite well qualified, so I kind of get it. Even though it's frustrating as all heck. Still can't find a set piece coach either. But here we go. Just get through this week. And yeah, so we've got a 3-week gap. Nigiri after that should be a nice game to come back for, actually, and hopefully pick up the form. But yeah, we are doing some top work now with the finances here. So if we get that question again in a freaking interview about how we've managed the finances so poorly, I'm going to be a bit miffed at that as well. And we lose to WTS2. Very frustrating with those stats. So that it's going to be interesting because we have a couple of players available for that Nigiri game next stream, but then they're going to leave straight afterward. So it's going to be a weird one. We'll keep the guys happy with their training. Martins having a good little spell and goal, even though he didn't really do much for that penalty save. He's had a bit of an impact on the result. Jamil, you're not... I mean, we're not playing you a lot, but okay. If I knew you were going to be that bad, I probably wouldn't have signed you, actually, but you're still a bit better than what we've got here. Can I ask again? No, way too soon. We've got... Oh, it's hot. Maybe it's going to go end of season. Also, quick look here too. We've got a bit of time with the big gap after this game, which I'll sort out off camera. Let's do that, please. No, this way. Okay. If we were doing Africa, Richards Bay might be interesting. Japan, there's a couple of Japanese jobs coming up, but J2 is a mental call the way we're going right now. Because you've got to remember that the Japanese and Korean seasons are about to wrap up, I think. As well as all those ones that happen over an actual year instead of the usual way. Yeah, what is going on with Sangha? That's actually quite interesting. What is happening in the J1? Interesting. Kaido Sangha, you'd think would be a much better club. What are they on the season preview? Oh, no, okay. They're not really supposed to be. Some freaky, definitely. So that could be one. I mean, I don't think we'll get it with our lack of coaching badges, but either way, interesting stuff around Asia. We could luck our way into it if we keep picking up results in the ACL, to be fair. That's got to be worth something. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. If you are and you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it. It's free, helps out. Also, subbing as well helps out and is free. And if you're on Twitch, a follow if you haven't done so. Greatly appreciated. Edmund. Oh, how have we got 2 injured now? Okay, so that's why I don't do that during the stream normally. Okay, Mod Dean 1-3. That's a bit tight with a Tuesday game. Okay, Saha Budden, I think we're about to release him anyway. Even though he is in the first team, but that's a bit more of an issue. How are we looking injury-wise here? I need to get you on rehab forward. Where are you with that face there? Right. General rehab, Bumper. Is there anyone else there? And Mod Dean as well. Okay, Mod Dean. Mod Dean, don't think he's a face, does he? He does, okay. Cam. There he is, okay. Get some rehab into. I should also really train him as a shadow strike, second striker. There we go. Okay, that should hopefully help us. Before this next match, we should hopefully get a couple of guys back. If we can make it 3 in a row in the ACL, that would be quite big. We'd be firmly getting inside a qualification spot, which would be extremely unexpected, although we are not fancied at all, as you would have seen there. Might try and go positive for this game, if they let us. If we can get in there before the tactical advice, we might do that and just see. Now you are back in 2 days, right? Is Fuad good to go? You are good. That helps out a lot. So that, and we look a lot stronger. Okay. Do need to start training him properly, I think, Fuad. How he's not familiar is a bit weird, so while I'm in a bit of a training mood. Centre mids. That's why. Okay. Cool. Okay. We're good to go for the next game now. And we'll see what tactical advice they have for me against a team from a non-playable league. And essentially, this will be it for today, guys. And then I'll go forward and we'll crack into that Nigiri game first up tomorrow. And there'll be a bit of in and out movement during that stream as well, so it could be quite interesting in terms of our squad. Hopefully it doesn't stuff up the Champions League too much, I suppose, is the one concern. Now, they want us to go balanced. Okay. I was hoping you might let me go a bit more. You know, a bit more positive here. Right, so this is for a future game. We'll just give them all a 90. Are they all subs? No, you need to be unavailable. I'll cop it. I will, mate. Oh, I will be live tomorrow as well if you're around. But yeah, thanks for coming in. We'll play this game in the Champions League, and then yeah, 3-week gap in game, so that kind of makes sense. Shanghai Port, that's going to be quite interesting actually. In the ACL, right, we need to check on some players here and just make sure they are good to go. And here we are, so we'll do a, oh no, we don't need to. Okay, team selection. Fuad's fine, lovely. Everyone in our starting lineup is good, it's just Mod Dean. But we did put Yazid. How are we looking foreign-wise? Yeah, I'll be live about the same time I was today. Maybe, we'll see. You know, I was going to say maybe earlier, but we'll see. Depends when the groceries come. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what to do here with, we got all our foreign spots filled, so we can't really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we need to put him on the bench, to be fair. We could just go for 11 subs. a little bit of a weird option, but I think that's what we're going to do. Instead of calling someone up from the B team, just to sit there for us. I think I mean I can smell them. I got to get my chips going. But yeah, the 3 week gap as well in game. Right, let's see how we get on here. Hopefully make it free from free in the ACL today. That'll be quite big. Get us into a nice strong spot to actually qualify, which would be mental. Let's go. Right. Decent team. We're putting out for this. I mean, you got me thinking about it again with the Cuban sandwich. There we are. We're up above the green line, which should be 8th apparently. But anyway, here we go. Buriram at home here in Thailand in the navy blue. We're in the ocean blue, being the Ocean Rage. Let's see how we get on here. I'd like to think a weaker team than JDT, but yeah, I've probably spoken too soon now. Wait, oh, lovely from Sahaimi. Let's make our way over here safely, fellas. Martin's pump sits. Right, that's worked out. We've done that so often. I'm so glad we've got that going our way now. But that's not the greatest idea from that far out. Was that the highlight? Okay. We had a shot on target, I suppose, but the 0.03 XG does reflect the fact I'm not too sure that was a key highlight. No, we're starting to get a little bit of a spell here from a set piece, but thankfully we deal with that. Encourage. Maybe if you're a point on the road's probably not too horrific here either. As long as we don't lose, I think I'll be a happy chappy here. Mat Zaidto is just not performing this season. It's so weird, he's been so integral. The prior couple of years we've been here, he's just not having the same impact this year. Well, of course, we do have the lad from Kuala Lumpur coming in at some stage tomorrow. The 18-year-old who does look very good. He's an actual upgrade. Because I checked. Oh, no, here's some space for Wedajol. I'm going to butcher that name multiple times. That is a wonderful, wonderful free kick. Let's just change some stuff and hopefully cut this out. Thank you, game. Okay. Love your work there, Radev. Perfectly timed, but Mat Zaidto's actually going worse than Safari. We could do a mad one and put him out right and then bring someone on out left but for Safari, but that kind of feels a bit harsh on Safari on a 6.5. But we are gonna hopefully get into halftime. In the law, we've done stuff all in this, so it's not been a good performance. Let's address the team. I mean, I'm going to take off Mat Zaidto because it's just not been a good enough first half. A 6.12. Maybe if your Safari is going atrocious as well. So, where's my guy? Mod Army, that's who I want there. Yeah, I'm going to put him back on the bench. Yeah, we'll give the youngsters a crack here as well. Do we bring on Nazari? I felt those wingers are going a lot worse than Amir at left back. We'll just do that too. And try and work on position again, I think. And see how it goes. It's kind of going a similar way to the JDT game without the annoying penalty. Still time for that though. With that one chance early from a poor headed clear, which we didn't make the most of. Oh, I didn't get up there in time. Okay, Padinama from set piece. Okay, that's safe as. Over the bar. Tell you what, timing for this song. Playing a Thai team. Alright, Bookhood is again going quite fairly. Okay, up to the hour mark. He's at his chance. Mat Zaidto on for you. Amir's rescued himself. Yeah, we'll just do that for the moment. I would demand more here because we're not doing a lot. It's a bit harsh, but I'll try and fire the boys up a bit. Now Amir has dropped back down. Still got 2 more stoppages, so we can do this. So Nasri for you. Just thinking, what else could we do? Yazid? It's going worse. Fuad or... We'll think about that. If we drag back Fuad like we did, or the guy into Fuad's spotlight for that previous game where he scored the goal, and we not now. What do we reckon? We've got a DM and a cam that we could take off. If we go for the goal here, we'll bring on Yazid. He's probably a better sub than 41-year-old Kamal, or 42, sorry. And we'll try that. There's a lot of youth now in that attack of ours. As COL picks up a yellow, that shot has not gone through in time, which is a touch frustrating. The songs are really taking the mickey out of me. I feel like it's about to go quite bad. Uh-oh. Big block. I almost thought there was a handball, that block, but apparently not. Oh, lovely. Oh, please continue the highlight now if we've got the ball. Okay, no, that's it, done. Yeah, we can't do much else here, can we? Do we try? Yeah, go for it a little bit. Might be a horrific idea, but we'll see. Because we're not doing enough going forward here, so we've got to try something. 4 minutes. Anything going to happen for us? Not for either team. That's a draw. I think we take that because we've played pretty backside there, haven't we? Yeah, that was pretty poor. But we've got a point. So I think we saw some encouraging signs there during the course of today's stream. Yeah, it didn't play as well as we can, so I'll take the result. Get up to 7 points, which is actually pretty good. Well, we've been happy with that by the time we got to the end of the season in this competition, let alone after now. I think that's 5 games. Yeah, we'll take that, and we're 4th. We're above JDT. We've got Shanghai Port next day. Probably actually quite decent. I bet them 3-2. Interesting. But yeah, solid result. But we'll save it there, people. It's about when I normally finish anyway, and we've got a 3-week gap. So I'll get through that before we come back tomorrow. Thanks for coming today, guys. Greatly appreciated. Form got back on track. Not quite as annoyed here now at Manjung City. Despite the coaching badge situation, they've got to start giving me one. I've given them like £1 million. Let me try and find someone for you guys to go and raid. And we'll go and do that for you people on Twitch. Let's just go to the Football Manager category. Both of you a good rest of your Saturday. Is there many people on? There's a guy I can't raid. We tried one time, so we've got Mr. Cellophane and the Jank Drawer. I mean, he's doing a Journeyman as well. It might be worth having a look at. Oh, not me's in there. Right, we're going to go do this guy. I think he looks decent. So we're going to go and raid. Yeah, we're going to go to Cello. Welcome in, Benny Cash. Good to have you back in. Right, so we're going to go raid him. And let's... Oh, hold on, I need to extend this so I can see what I'm doing. There we are. Right. Boom for Mr. Cellophane. Right, he's a bit angry because he just conceded a goal. But hopefully you guys can brighten his day. All good, mate. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you're having a good weekend too, Benny. But yeah, cheers today, guys. We'll come back and hopefully lock in our qualifying spot in the Champions League, work our way into an Asian qualifying spot, and new players that come will be good. Until then, bye. How are you, YouTube? Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.